Alright, folks, we are back. Now it's time to learn every single league in soccer. That's what people told me to learn. They told me that I need to learn that. They told me I need to learn that and the trophies, what the trophies mean too. They told me I need to learn both of those. So right now we about to learn every league in soccer. Like I said, y'all follow me on my journey, and I like the feedback that y'all giving me, because y'all keep telling me football, say football, but you got to understand I'm American, right? So when I say football, the first thing everybody's gonna say is NFL. So I'm gonna have a more American viewers first, and they're gonna when I say football, they're gonna be like, "Why are you at your big age learning football? Why are you learning football?" So I have to say soccer, and one that gives the notation that I'm American. People gonna be like, "Man," they're gonna be like, "Yo, dude, you don't know what's going on." This is me trying to learn what's going on, so I kind of have to say soccer until we get more of the international crowd, and then we go into football. So stop killing me in the comments about saying soccer instead of football. If I get bigger, if y'all share my videos, especially you international folks, y'all share my videos, I can say football a lot more, and people will know exactly which football I'm talking about. Okay? They don't know which football I'm talking about if I was to say football. So I have to say soccer. But let's learn these leagues and let's learn what they're about. Okay, here we go.
Premier League. The Premier League is the top football league in England and one of the most watched leagues in the world. It has 20 clubs, and every team plays 38 matches across the season. Teams get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. At the end of the season, the team with the most points...
So everybody plays each other, I would say twice. One away, one home. Could I say 20 teams at once, 38 games? Makes sense.
Becomes champion. But the Premier League is not only about the title. Teams near the top fight for European qualification, while teams near the bottom fight to avoid relegation.
Okay, because they didn't explain it. I don't know what relegation is as opposed to soccer. So what is relegation? Is it like just not making the cut to be into the Champions League, or how did that even go? I don't even know how you even get to the Champions League, because I guess the Champions League is all the leagues put together, or the top. I don't know. I guess we'll get to it. I don't know. But what does relegation mean when it comes to this sport? Somebody let me know.
Beginners, the simplest way to understand it is this. The Premier League rewards consistency across a full season, not just one big match. La Liga. La Liga is the top football league in Spain. Like the Premier League, it has 20 clubs.
Hey, I am part of La Liga. In one of the next videos, I'm going to tell you what team I've chosen as my team. So I am part of La Liga. Signed up, everything, got a membership and all of that. I'm going to let you guys know.
And each team plays 38 matches across the season. Teams earn 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. At the end of the season, the team with the most points becomes Spanish champion. La Liga is best known for technical football, possession-based teams, and historic clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona. Teams near the top fight for European qualification, while teams near the bottom fight.
Okay, so check it. So when I was before all of this, me actually taking the time of learning this sport, I used to always hear about Real Madrid. Why is Real Madrid as famous as they are? Like, I heard of Manchester United, Real Madrid, random Luton FC, FC Barcelona, and we always hear about Manchester United, the greatest team ever. That's kind of really it. Like that. Those are like the teams really kind of here in America. Like, why? Are they like the biggest? Are they win the most championships? Like, they have the best marketing? And Arsenal. We also heard about Arsenal too. Like, those are the teams we hear about without necessarily trying to dive into the sport. Why are they so like big? Are they championship winning teams? Are these teams that's been like winning like the big cups and stuff? Like, let me know. Why are they so big here in America? Like, why do we hear about it? Like, are they the biggest ever over there? Like, are they the winners? I want to know.
To avoid relegation. For beginners, the easiest way to understand La Liga is this. It is Spain's main domestic league and one of the biggest leagues in world football. Serie A. Serie A is the top football league in Italy.
Okay.
It has 20 clubs and each team plays 38 matches across the season. Like most leagues, teams get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and 0 for a loss. At the end of the season, the team...
So, two teams I did hear about, I know there was in Serie A, is Milan, I heard of that because our player Pulisic played for them. And then Juventus, because I was going to pick Juventus as my team that I was going to select, to follow and actually be a part of their community. I didn't pick them, but those are the only two teams that I learned. I didn't know they were in Serie A. I didn't know that. And to us in America, we would usually say something Series A because Serie A sounds like weird to us. Like, where's the S on that? So I'm thinking that's a language thing, that how they speak Italian or whatever. So yeah, we would say Series A, but I guess it's Serie A. I gotta get hit.
With the most points becomes Italian champion. Serie A is known for its history, tactical football, strong defending, and legendary clubs like Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan.
I said it wrong. It's Juventus, not Juventus. See, that's what I'm saying. America, how we speak in America, it's Juventus, not Juventus. And the reason why I was going to pick them because I like their logo. Their logo's so hard. Like, this joint is dope. I ain't going to lie.
On Roma and Napoli. For beginners, the simplest way to understand Serie A is this. It is Italy's main domestic league and one of the most historic competitions in European football. The Bundesliga is the top football league in Germany. It has 18 clubs, so each team plays 34 league matches across the season. Teams get 3 points for a win and 0 for a loss. At the end of the season, the team with the most points becomes German champion. The Bundesliga is known for passionate fans, big stadium atmospheres, attacking football, and clubs like Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, and RB Leipzig.
So, in typical U.S. fashion, it's called Bayer. We would say Bayer. The reason why we would say Bayer is due to the fact of the the medicine and pharmaceuticals, because Bayer owns the pharmaceuticals. I think I seen the Bayer logo actually in here. Hold on.
The team with the most points becomes German champion. The Bundesliga is known for passionate fans, big stadium atmospheres, attacking football, and clubs like Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, so this right here is medicine. So I guess they're the same people that own Bayer medicine, whatever, out here in United States, the pharmaceuticals. So we didn't know we were saying it wrong. We would say Bayer as Bayer. Wow. The more that we know. Okay, let's keep going.
RB Leipzig. For beginners, the simplest way to understand the Bundesliga is this. It is Germany's main domestic league, known for high-energy football and some of the best fan culture in the world. Ligue 1. Ligue 1 is the top football league in France. It has 18 clubs and each team plays 34 matches across the season. Teams get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw.
Now, for the teams that play less matches, I'm assuming that because they're in smaller areas in smaller countries, they're, less glorified leagues, especially because they play less games. And I'm pretty sure they're probably the less wealthier teams on there. So I'm pretty sure you wanna be in La Liga. You wanna be
and 0 for a loss. At the end of the season, the team with the most points becomes French champion. Ligue 1 is known for producing young talent, developing future stars, and clubs like Paris Saint-Germain, Marseille, Lyon, Monaco, and Lille. For beginners, the simplest way to understand Ligue 1 is this. It is from...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
France's main domestic league, and an important...
Listen, y'all, I am not buying YouTube Premium. They keep offering it for free because I won't buy it. And they keep upping the months now. I think I'm up to like 3 months free. If they can get me 6 months free, then I'll get it.
One part of the top European football pyramid, Champions League. The Champions League is the biggest club competition in European football. It features top clubs from different European leagues like England, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. Unlike domestic leagues, where clubs only compete against teams from their own country, the Champions League brings together the strongest clubs across Europe. Teams first compete in the league phase, then the best teams move into the knockout rounds. For beginners, the easiest way to understand it is this. The Champions League is where Europe's best clubs compete to become champions of Europe.
So
Europa League. The Europa League is...
So that was like their World Cup before the World Cup. Okay.
Europe's second biggest club competition, just below the Champions League. It features strong clubs from different European leagues that either qualify through their domestic league position, win certain domestic cups, or enter after missing out on the Champions League.
I literally was just about to ask that question. Thank you for the explanation, guys. So that's all I was about to ask. The difference between Champions League and Europa, what she just basically explained, is basically for the people that did not make the Champions League. So they got that in college. If you don't make the NCAA, there's another tournament below that you can that you could play in to get that championship, but they don't get on TV. They don't do anything. So I've never heard of the Europa League until today, but I've heard of Champions League before. So that's just like the secondary league. I mean, the secondary, I guess, championship. I don't like who's won it. That's why that's another question I got. Who is like the Europa god? Like who is the person that, we hear about Messi, we hear about Ronaldo, we hear about these type of people, Mbappe. Who are the people that are like fringe, that's like right on the edge where you're like, man, this dude is like a good 2A champion. Like he's killing Europa. He every single time, but they can't necessarily keep making it to Champions League. What team is that, and what player is that? I got questions. Just answer them for me. I definitely greatly appreciate it.
The competition starts with a league phase, and the best teams then move into the knockout rounds. For beginners, the easiest way to understand the Europa League is this. It is not quite the Champions League, but it is still a major European trophy, and winning it can be a huge achievement for any club. Conference League. The Conference League is Europe's third major club competition, below the Champions League and Europa League. It was created to give more clubs from across Europe the chance to compete in European football.
So what we call that is participation trophy. That's what we call that here in America. We call that the participation trophy. So I'm feeling right now after this, really no leagues really matter after this. So Champions League is where we want to be. From the team that I picked, what I was told when I announced my pick on Instagram, they said we'll see you in Champions League. So the team I picked must have been good because I didn't learn the history of them yet. We're actually gonna do a video of me learning their history and learning everything about them. But that's what someone said to me. They said, I guess I'll see you in Champions League. I said, oh, word. Okay, bet. I guess we got somebody that's like that. So stay tuned for that.
Especially teams from smaller leagues or clubs that do not usually reach the biggest competitions. Like the other European tournaments, teams compete through a league phase and then move into knockout rounds. For beginners, the easiest way to understand it is this. The Conference League gives more clubs a realistic chance to win a European trophy, even if they are not among the biggest teams in Europe.
So I think we learned enough. So those are the leagues. Those are the major leagues. So the team that I picked, hopefully we are in Champions League and we get to watch, high intensity games. And I also looked up their packages, to watch them. They're pretty cheap. In America, they're charging damn near $1,000 just to watch all NFL games. If you want to watch all 32 teams, you gotta pay like almost $1,000 if you want to try to catch every single game, especially if your team is not local. And I looked up for my team, I think it's like only like $20 to have access for the year. So we could tell with this sport, football, soccer, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't want to say it like that. We could tell for the sport of international soccer that they care about their fans. And that was something that we also talked about on my other channel when we talked about like how the Knicks kind of priced out everybody during the finals, because it turns into a money grab here in America. It's all about capitalism. They don't really care about the fanfare. So you're pricing out the real fans that make this make the home field advantage like really like wild. That's one thing I'm noticing. Even now I'm looking at the team where I'm at, the local team we have here in the United States. Like their tickets, like 100 section is cheap, like under $100. So for them to be under $100 and you 100 section, you right there, you can see everything. That means they care about their fans. They want people in them seats. They want real people that are dedicated to watch it, because once you price everybody out, like you don't get that same excitement from the people that been in the trenches with their team at all. You don't get that. So I definitely appreciate their prices to make this game available, and now I see why they're the most watched sport. I see that. I see why international football is the most watched sport because they make it very accessible for the average person to play. I say to play, to watch, and to play actually, because we're priced out here in the United States. Soccer is looked at as a rich person sport here in the United States. Like they have to be putting in the bag in order to go to travel teams. While you'll see people that are playing in the favelas, next you know they're a soccer star or what they would say, an international football star. That simply just does not happen here in the United States. And now they have done that to basketball. That's why basketball here in America is losing its viewership and people don't really care about it because of AU and they're pricing out parents with travel teams. Back then it used to be a hood sport. Like you can literally play the game in the middle of a park somewhere. So I think we're going to start seeing that with international football. We're going to start seeing soccer pitches in random parks in the middle of the hood because now that we're going to take it seriously because we got whooped on by Belgium, we don't like that because we like competition. And so we'll invest, the United States will invest billions of dollars into this sport just because we don't like losing. Well, those were the leagues. I'll catch you on the next stream. Y'all be easy.